Welcome to today's session, and in today's session we will discuss about chapter number 3 exercise 3.2 third questions. Actually this question is very important which carries 4 marks. The question is, draw the graphs of the given polynomials and find the zeros. Justify the answer. We have to draw graphs of the given polynomials, graph, and find the zeros. Justify the answer. Okay, so given polynomial p of x equal to x square minus x minus 12. Okay, what you do, consider given polynomial p of x, we can also write it as y equal to x square minus x minus 12. Let given polynomial as y equal to x square minus x minus 12. See, if we want to represent the given polynomial on a graph sheet, we need coordinate points. Coordinates. I mean, we want x coordinate and y coordinate. So now let us find out the coordinate axis. Okay, coordinate points. Okay, so let us take x coordinate and y coordinate. Got it? Now what you do, you take first x is equal to 4, then 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. You can also take 4 also, minus 4 also. Okay, we have taken 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so now what I will do, now first I will take x is equal to 4. If I take x is equal to 4, what is the value of y? Let us find out. So if x equal to 4, what is the value of y? That is y equal to 4 square, y equal to 4 square minus 4. In the place of x we have to write 4, then minus 12. What is the value of 4 square? 4 square is nothing but 16 minus 4 minus 12. 16 minus 4, that is equal to 12 minus 12. So 12 minus 12, that is equal to 0. So when x equal to 4, what is the value of y? Our y value is 0. When x equal to 4, y value is 0. Okay. Now let us take x equal to 3. If x equal to 3, so find out y value. That is y equal to x square, I mean 3 square minus 3 minus 12. 3 square, 3 3s are 9, minus 3 minus 12. 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6 minus 12. 6 minus 12, that is equal to minus 6. When x equal to 3, what is the value of y? Y value is minus 6. Y value is minus 6. Now let us take x equal to 2. When x equal to 2, what is the value of y? Y equal to, in place of x, substitute 2 square minus 2 minus 12. What is the value of 2 square? 2 square value is 4 minus 2 minus 12. So 4 equal to 2 minus 12, 2 minus 12 which is equal to minus 10. I mean when x equal to 2, y value is minus 10. What is the value of y? Minus 10. Okay. Now let us find at x equal to 1. Now let x equal to 1. What is the value of y? Y equal to, in the place of x, substitute 1, 1 square minus 1 minus 12. 1 square. What is the value of 1 square? 1 minus 1 minus 12. 1 minus 1, that is 0 minus 12. 0 minus 12, that is equal to minus 12. So what is the value of y? Y value is minus 12. Now let me take x equal to 0. X equal to 0. Value of y is 0 square minus 0 minus 12. 0 square in the sense 0. 0 minus 0, 0, that is equal to minus 12. So when x is equal to 0, what is the value of y? Y value is minus 12. Now let me take x equal to 1. Sorry, minus 1. X equal to minus 1. Listen carefully. Therefore y equal to, in place of x, minus 1 whole square minus x value is minus 1 minus 12. Minus 1 whole square, that is equal to plus 1. Minus into minus plus minus 12. 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2 minus 12. 2 minus 12, that is equal to minus 10. When x equal to minus 1, what is the value of y? Y value is minus 10. Now coming to x equal to minus 2. X equal to minus 2, that is y equal to minus 2 whole square minus of minus 2 minus 12. So minus 2 whole square, that is equal to plus 4. Minus into minus plus 2 minus 12. 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6 minus 12. 6 minus 12, that is equal to minus 6. When x equal to minus 2, y value is minus 6. Now let me take x equal to minus 3. When x equal to minus 3, what is the value of y? Y equal to minus 3 whole square minus of minus 3 minus 12. Minus 3 whole square, 9, minus into minus plus minus 12. 9 plus 3, that is equal to 12 minus 12. 12 minus 12, that is equal to 0. When x equal to minus 3, y value is 0. Now let us find when x equal to minus 4. When x equal to minus 4, when x equal to minus 4, that is minus 4 whole square minus of minus 4 minus 12. Minus 4 square plus 16 minus into minus plus 4 minus 12. 16 plus 4, 20 minus 12. 20 minus 12, that is equal to 8. When x equal to minus 4, y value is 8. Okay? So, now what we have to do, let us represent the points on a graph paper. 0. First coordinate is 4, 0. Second one is 3, minus 6. Third one is 1, minus 12. Fourth one is 0, minus 12. Fifth one is minus 1, minus 10. Minus 2, minus 6. Minus 3, 0. And then minus 4, 8. These are the coordinate points. Let us represent these coordinate points on a graph paper. Let me rub it. According to mathematical terminology, this is our plane and this is our horizontal line is called as x-axis, x dash, and this is our vertical line, y-axis, y dash. Coordinate axis will divide the plane into 4 coordinates. Okay? So the intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. On x-axis, towards the right hand side, we have to take positive values. I mean, on x-axis, see here, if you observe the coordinate points, we got up to minus 12. So what I will do, on x-axis, I will take 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Towards the left hand side, I need to take negative values. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Above the 0, on y-axis, I have to take positive values. Let me take 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. And below the 0 on y-axis, let me take 1 centimeter equal to minus 2 units. Minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10 and minus 12. Okay, now let us plot the points on the graph paper. The first one is 4, 0. On x-axis 4 and on y-axis 0. Where is 4? On x-axis 4 is here and 0 is that point only. 0 is, this is our 4, 0. And the second one is 3, minus 6. Where is 3? On x-axis 3. On x-axis 3 and on y-axis minus 6. Minus 6 will be below the 0. That is 3, minus 6. 3, minus 6. This is our point. 3, minus 6. And the third coordinate is 1, minus 12. On x-axis 1 and on y-axis minus 12. 1, minus 12. 1, minus 12. This is our coordinate point. 1, minus 12. The next one is 0, minus 12. On x-axis 0 and on y-axis minus 12. This is our coordinate point. 0, minus 12. The next one is minus 1, minus 10. On x-axis minus 1 and on y-axis minus 10. This is minus 1, minus 10. Next coordinate point is minus 2, minus 6. Minus 2, minus 6. This is our coordinate point. Minus 2, minus 6. Next one is minus 3, 0. On x-axis minus 3, on y-axis 0, there itself, which is our minus 3 comma 0, and then minus 4 comma 8, minus 4, then 8. This is our point minus 4 comma 8. Now let us join these points. Let me join. Which curve? This curve, which is intersecting. If you observe the graph of the polynomial x square minus x minus 12, which is intersecting x-axis at these 2 points. This is one point and this is one point. One is at minus 3 comma 0 and other one is at 4 comma 0, which is intersecting x-axis at minus 3 and 4. So what are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus x? Given polynomial is x square minus x minus 12, right? I mean this graph of the polynomial which is intersecting x-axis at minus 3 and 4. Therefore, minus 3 and 4 are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus x minus 12. Okay? So, before that we have to write scale also. What is the scale here? How much measurements we have taken? We have taken on x-axis, we took on x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit, and on y-axis we have taken 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. We took 2 units. And also justify your answer. They asked, and also justify your answer. So the given polynomial is y equal to x square minus x minus 12. Okay, let us verify by using factorization. So here the constant is minus 12. Constant is minus 12. So what are the factors of minus 12? The factors of minus 12 is, let me take, if I take 4 into 3, 4 3s are 12, but the middle term is minus x here. Let me take minus 4 and plus 3. Minus into plus minus, 4 3s are 12. If I add minus 4 plus 3, again I will get minus x. So y equal to x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. From these two terms, if I take x as common, one more x will be minus 4. Again from these two terms, if I take plus 3 as common, 3 into x, 3x, 3 4s are 12. Now here I have x minus 4, here also I have x minus 4. If I take x minus 4 as common, I will get x plus 3. So one is x minus 4 is equal to 0 and other one is x plus 3 equal to 0. So that is x equal to 4 and x equal to plus 3 if you transpose minus 3. You can observe here, again we got the zeros minus 3 and 4. And we represent on the plot, when we represent the points on a graph paper, there also we got minus 3 and 4. Hence, we verify. So, the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 12. The zeros are, what are the zeros of the polynomial? That is minus 3 and 4. Minus 3 and 4 are the zeros of the polynomial. See, you can ask me one doubt, sir, how you did? Always minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. As we took x values and y values, yes or no? As we took this table, get these values only now, sir? You can ask me. What you have to do? Better first you verify the zeros of the polynomial by using factorization method. In the rough work, first you find out zeros of the polynomial by using factorization, so that you will get the zeros of the polynomial. In this case we got 4 and minus 3. Yes. So you take the values in between 4 and minus 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. Maximum values are between 4 and minus 4 only. But in case if you are confusing, what you have to do? You have to find the zeros of the polynomial by using factorization, so that we will get an idea in between which values we have to take. Okay. I hope you understood this question, and also which carries 4 mark, which is a 4 mark question. Once you practice on a graph paper, so that you will get the good marks. Okay. I hope you understood this sum. Thank you.